TV.
Gosh, you hear this audience?
I know.
It's amazing.
I'm really excited. It's nice to have everybody here.
Yes, welcome
all your friends.
everybody.
And I have two.
Oh, yes.
Everybody else is
You got more than two.
Yeah, I have two.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do. No, I'm kidding.
Awesome.
I'm so happy.
Okay.
It's going to be a fun evening. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So, Christmas this year, what's going on with you?
I'm going to have it this year again. It might be my last. I'm not sure.
Are you going to die?
Well, no. I just found out there's no Santa.
There's no what?
Santa. I'm so upset.
Oh.
No, I think that my daughter said she'd take it over, so I'll just have the last one this year. Yeah, because I'm retiring.
You're retiring from Christmas?
my job.
Oh, your job.
So I won't
yes.
have any money. I'll be so poor now. Anyway, so no, she said she'd take it over, so that's what we're doing. What are you doing?
I'm going to be.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I have a. Yes, I have a
Lois
date.
is having surgery.
Yes.
On the 17th of December.
Yeah.
So, Roma,
Yeah.
it's all you. Yeah.
So I'm getting a new ankle, everybody.
Yes.
You've seen me hobbling around. I brought my slippers, actually.
She
so-
did. They're
yeah.
the cutest little slippers. You're going to have to put them on.
Yeah, so I'll be good to go
Yeah.
after Christmas, but I'm going to be waited on hand and foot, Creighton promised.
Oh, have you met Creighton?
Yeah.
I don't know, Lois.
You're all on speed dial.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes. So anyways, I figure if you could just, there's some friends of ours that are going away and they're flying out on the 17th of December.
Oh.
And I'm like, can you just drop me off at the hospital?
Yeah, on your way. Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know, because,
it's in Toronto.
yeah,
Yeah.
downtown Toronto.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not going
Anyways.
to be pleasant. But anyway,
Yes.
I'm still excited. I love Christmas.
yeah.
I love it. And it's so busy that you don't have a lot of time with your friends because you're working so hard trying to get everything ready for the family who doesn't like you anyway. But yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you saying that to me?
No, I said family. Yeah.
They love you,
Yes,
Diane.
I know.
Yes,
But
yes.
you're just so busy getting everything ready and
It's stressful for
It
women
is.
in particular because I think we take, I mean, it's just assumed we're going to do all, like, ladies, how many, like, who does all the shopping for all the kids in your, right?
everybody.
Who plans the meal? Who makes sure, like, everything, right?
And they're wrapped.
What
and-
does your husband do?
Yeah, guys, what do
Not
you do?
much.
Our token men over there, yeah.
Oh, he gets the
gets
beer, but I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
Oh, your yes. Oh my gosh, yes, George is perfect.
Yeah. George is over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So who do we have first? We have coming up.
we have Jeff Robbins from Aveda, Maine.
Yes.
And Jeff is, I'm excited because I've been going to Jeff lately. And besides the first haircut where I looked like something about Mary.
You did.
I did. I thought, oh my God, it's windy out. I can't go outside. Anyway, Jeff's coming up and he's going to talk about hair. I'm going to get the mic and I'm going to come around. If you have any questions, you know, Paul or Rob, if you have any questions about your hair, you can ask Jeff. After this, we'll be right back with Jeff.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited that we have Mr. Jeffrey Robbins here and his assistant. Is it assistant?
No, Brooke is a full-time employee. She's the next generation of Aveda Main Street in Owen Sound, Ontario. We opened Aveda in 1989. And Brooke now, with our younger staff, are the future.
Were you born then?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing. But I really hate you
She is the future, for sure. So, Brooke, lovely to meet you.
Yes.
And the reason I brought Brooke today was to, let the younger generation, let the clients know, let all the audience know about what she does. She's a blonding specialist at the salon. Do you want to say a few words about that?
What's a blonding specialist?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not
I
your.
think a lot of like the girls there, like we specialize in blonde now. I think like foils have just advanced a lot. Lots of new techniques, balayage, those kind of things. And that's like one of our top services now.
Is balayage a brand? Or is
It's
it
a hair coloring
it's a hair-
technique,
oh.
yes.
And what is that?
A more natural blonde, so more of a lived-in blonde look.
Oh, my hair color.
See, we're very fortunate. A few years ago, we met a person by the name of Lupe Voss. Lupe Voss is from California. We went and visited her a couple of different times at her salon. She's been in our salon 2 different occasions, and what we're doing now, we just did a Zoom meeting with her about 2 weeks ago. In May, we were down at Mother's Day to see her as well. So my young staff are being taught by the top specialists throughout North America. Lupe Voss owns Color Space. She used to be the Aveda colorist for North America. She taught the teachers, and now she's able to teach all of us.
Nice.
And even a fellow like myself, with the experience, I still go as well, and I want to make sure that our young staff are doing the same thing. So what Brooke was talking about, blonding, balayage and stuff, Lupe Voss has been our catalyst in that. All right, she's taught all of us, and Brooke, and she gave us actually Brooke's, and I want to show everyone Brooke's formulation for her hair. Brooke, we color her hair at the salon, and we cut it, and what we get a lot of the time are people asking, is that extensions?
Right.
That's not extensions. That's Brooke's own hair. And what products do you use at home? I want to just add that.
Yeah. Right.
I use a lot of the Aveda products.
It's so shiny.
Just to make it look, and the Color Space color, it's almost like we do like what we call a demi, and it gives it that shine. All right, and she does that every 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks.
So what color is your natural color?
It's just a couple shades lighter, so I always color it darker.
So your color, basically.
Oh, okay.
Right? Wouldn't it be?
Similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the kind of things that we do. We're with our young staff, what we've been able to do as well. And I wanted to mention it because the Shriners are here tonight. It's not all about hairstyling at Main Street Hair Salon. What we've taught our young stylists, and I got to mention Shannon, for just 1 second. Shannon Hall has been with me since 1989.
Before you were born.
All right. Shannon Hall was one of the original staff members. All right. Stacy, Jamie, they have now come on. They're part owners. Stacy McFadder, Jamie Powell are part owners of the salon. We're trying to expand. We're working with Barry Kusselbrink to maybe put another salon out at Legacy Ridge. All right, we own property out there, so we'd like to put another salon there. We're working with Georgian Bluffs. Sometimes it's hard, it's like pushing a string when you're working with those types of situations. But those are the things we're working on. What I would like to mention, though, getting back to it, this past year, and it's not out in the public yet, the number.
It will be now.
Wow. Barry always says if he wants something known to tell me, but we feel it's right around 500,000 that we help raise for OSHARE for 1 year. That's 1 year. So in the last 4 years, they've been part of our Walk for Food. We started 15 years ago, Walk for Water. We raised many funds for that, and that was water wells throughout the world. But OSHARE now is local. And about 1.7 million now has been raised in the last 4 years for OSHA.
Amazing.
And we're part of that with Colleen and Barry. And
I've walked that.
What, you've been in it
Yeah.
before, so that's a huge thing for our salon. What we try to do at the salon is just not do hair, we're trying to give back. And that's what we're trying to teach our young stylists, our young staff. We have, and actually Brooke, now that I mention it too, young staff, Brooke was a co-op student. All right? So Brooke started as a co-op student. Many of our staff started as co-op students, and then they part of our progression, our system, and then they get right into hair. And I said in the staff meeting last week, we have some of the best hairstylists. I see it. I see their work. I see what they do. unbelievable work that my staff does. And we're quite a team. It's a family at Main Street. And the second thing that we promote a lot is the Shriners. I'm a Shriner as well. And we helped raise over just under $60,000 this year at the golf tournament, thanks to Lois and all the people you see our volunteers over here. And then we help sell cakes, cookies, tickets, and onions as well. The staff, I push them to sell as well those products.
You're a real community person.
Yes, you
Jeff.
are.
Well,
You're
it's not
amazing.
myself, it's my team. It's all of us together can help out. Right? All of us together. It's nothing about, there's no team, I in team, right? So that's the way we look at things.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
We just help out. That's what we do. We want to be known more for helping out than actually doing hair. Right?
Well, you helped me out with my hair.
And we do a lot of good hair. We do a lot of good hair.
She needs all the help she can get.
I do.
But like I said, Brooke was a co-op student. She's progressed. She is one of our top stylists in the salon. Along with all of our we have young stylists there now. Lindsay Haynes is there as well. I mentioned Shannon. Caden is our barber. He's a beautiful man. I love Caden, great guy. Who am I missing? Shay Lee Froman. We have Avery Wilder just started with us. Okay, so we have some real good people.
So you do, when I'm in there, sometimes you have people in the back and you're doing stuff back there. What are you doing back there?
We're doing colors.
Oh, colors. Okay.
So if a client wants to be not in front of everyone, right? We have areas that we can go. If we're doing wigs, for instance.
Oh, you do wigs
We
there?
do wigs. Brooke has a client that comes in and we do her hair in the back room. We do, Harry Williamson used to come up from Toronto and did hair pieces and wigs for years. I started with him in 1985. Learning how to cut wigs, learning how to do wigs, so we do that as well. So we have a private area. Caden has his own area in the back,
Oh, okay.
right? So it all works out well.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And you were also going to talk, there was a few things you wanted to mention tonight, and one of them was about women growing older, like thinning hair.
Well, I think the biggest thing that I see in the salon is, and women won't want to talk about it, it's just simple hair loss. We see that a lot. Our biggest product with Aveda that's sold throughout North America is the Embody line. It's not sold in the salons, all right? It's sold online because the clients don't want to talk to their stylist about hair thinning. They're a little bit embarrassed, all right? And sometimes you don't have to spend any money if you just get a nice soft bristle brush and learn to brush your hair every night like your mother told you to do as a little girl, right? And I say this in the salon, simple scalp massage, all right? If you could have your husband or your spouse or whoever do that every night, you would have a good situation. You would have nice, fuller hair because your hair, the natural oils, the blood flow, it's all these products you see on TV, all the garbage you see, the chemicals that I do not recommend that you see on TV. Don't put those things in your body. Just simple scalp massage or simple brushing with a soft bristle brush, if I say that correctly. I'm getting a little bit, I talk a lot, right? So, but those are the things that, like I say, if women want to make their hair fuller, nicer, stop hair loss, all right? That's the biggest thing we see a lot. Simple brushing techniques and scalp massage.
So what kind of a brush would you recommend?
We have the wet brushes, all right? A simple wet brush will work, or we call it the Innis brush. And I had an Innis brush in my kit in 1984, and I've had two of them. And that's how long they last.
Did you bring one with you?
I do have one in my pack.
Which is over there.
Yeah, which is over there. But Brooke has to get going.
Yes.
So we're going to excuse Brooke.
Okay.
Is there like a commercial break here or something that you continue on? Or
We're going to
We'll
take
be right back.
questions from the audience.
all right, so
for
let's
sure.
do a commercial break if we could. That'd be great. Thank you very much.
Go grab that brush.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
We invite you to play What's My Line?
Welcome, Mrs. Baker. Those folks over there need to guess your extraordinary occupation.
Are you an entertainer, Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Do people come to watch you perform?
Yes. Do you travel for work? Yes, I do.
Do you ever wear a special type of costume?
Yes.
Is your job, physical?
Yes, indeed.
Are you a member of a team?
Yes.
Are you a professional baseball player?
Yes, I am.
Created during the Second World War, the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League included 68 Canadians. One of its brightest stars was my mother, Saskatchewan's Mary Bonnie Baker, a pioneer for women in sports.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch, so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
We're back. I want to see this brush in action.
Okay. So let's just go over this for a second. This brush here is a styling brush. All right. When I do blow dries, I never use a brush. All right. I use only my hands.
Yes, that's true.
All right. And I recommend highly to everyone, if you're styling your hair, use your hands only, because if you have finer hair, the brush will take the vitality and the fullness and the body out of the hair, whereas your hands will activate it. Because usually when you use your hands, you also have some remnants of the mousse or gel on your hands that you're running it through the hair. And the blow dryer never is right directly. If you point it right at your head, you're gonna have a big hole. Have the blow dryer so it goes away from your hair. I teach that to my clients, right? I teach that to the clients when they're in on how to blow dry their hair. And I say to them, every time you're in, I'm going to talk about it again. You might think I have Alzheimer's, but I don't. I'm going to explain every time you're in how to blow dry your hair. And do not use a brush, all right? Trying to use a brush in a mirror just does not work.
No.
All right, just not work. It doesn't work out very well at all. So these brushes, again, these are not for styling, all right? These are for what I was saying before. Come on up here, Nancy. For brushing the hair at night.
Nancy!
Remember, your mother always said brush your hair at night for simple hair loss, right? It's just, it's just nice, all right? Like if we were to do this, all right, she would really do, she would mow a lot. But anyways. But just simple brushing. This is the Innis brush, all right? There again, it's the greatest tool to prevent hair loss, all right? This is what you call the wet brush for the little girls in the house to brush their hair after they've shampooed. After you shampooed and put some spray conditioner. Use a spray conditioner on little girls' head of hair, your little granddaughters, because if you use the spray conditioner, it gets through the hair better, and then use a brush like this. Do not use this on their hair, they will scream, all right? You need these brushes, okay? Makes a big difference. Little simple things like that. I did talk about the Embody. That is the line I was talking about. You do not have to buy that. All right, you do not have to buy that. If you have these, this will make it better. Yes, the Aveda people will shoot me for saying that, but like I say, these will work just as well. You do not need that. It is a great product. It's our highest selling Aveda product in North America, online, not in the salons, online. All right, which blew my mind out. I thought, why would that be? Because the ladies and the men don't want to talk about it, okay? That's the Embody line. So.
All right. So, Diane, is there anyone that has any questions?
Yes, I'm actually going to come out. I have a question. My hair always looks like straw. It never looks shiny even after I wash it.
Okay.
Is it I'm not getting all the soap out, or is it because the wrong type of shampoo?
Where do you live? Do you live in town?
Yes.
Okay. So the reason I asked that because there's a lot of mineral content outside in the townships, all right, especially Sauble Beach has a lot of minerals. It will make those blondes, those really nice blondes, turn like a brassy tone.
Yeah.
All right. Plus, it will. There again, you're putting the mineral content on the hair, so it does not work out very well. What I would recommend, if you're finding this a little bit dull, you could detox it once. There's detoxing shampoos. If you use a detox shampoo, use it once a week, and you would put it on for maybe 5 minutes at a time, once a week, 5 or 10 minutes. Leave it on, and then wash it out. and then condition, all right? And then once a week, use a deep conditioner, your best conditioner you have in the house as your deep conditioner. Put a plastic bag on too, because when a conditioner, when your hair dries, the conditioner is no longer working, all right? It's no longer penetrating through that, into the hair, past the cuticle, into the cortex of the hair.
Even when you color, that color is actually on the hair. It's not going to affect it because you're...
No, it's not going to affect it, right?
Okay.
All right, so...
So when I get my hair dyed?
Well, there again, that's what Lupe Voss teaches us.
Yes.
When we're doing your hair, we're mixing product in the color for your ends.
Right.
All right, to do what Lupe always taught us, most of our colors, the color goes right through the whole time, okay? Unless you're getting foils, all right? Because on the ends, we're adding a mixture called Bond into the hair. It's a deep conditioner and helps to make the color even better and even more shine. As you saw in Brooke's hair.
Yeah.
You know, vitamins make a big difference though, all right? What we intake will make a big difference for the hair. It's not just what you put on the hair, it's your diet, it's everything, all right?
What vitamins?
Well, your multivitamins, you know, like fish oils. Like I have certain products I use every day. Fish oil is my main. It's good for your heart, good for a lot of things.
Okay.
But if you're healthy, your hair will show it. All right. If you're very healthy, your hair will show it. All right. So it makes a big difference. Drink lots of water too.
Yeah.
Not as much beer maybe, but drink lots of water.
And wine, Diane.
And wine. Yes.
And does anyone have any questions for Jeff? You want to know?
Heather?
No. I have a question. Of course you do.
Oh, shut up. Jeffrey?
Yes.
No, you
Was
have
my
to come
hair...
up here.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, she doesn't. No, he said he can move the camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is my hair fine? Or can I get it to be coarser or stronger?
When you have finer texture hair, you have to be very careful. We'll have people come into the salon and ask us to do certain, cuts or colors or whatever. It's one thing that we don't do is we don't damage hair in the salon. All right. If a person has finer hair, the texture of the hair is not strong, what we call strong hair, I will do only so much to the hair. All right.
Okay.
We don't need the money. All right, we will be very successful because we have other clients coming in. We get that reputation of being as a salon that only looks after good hair. We will not damage hair. All right.
And I must say that Hendrix loves you, and you're doing such a good job.
He's a great kid. I like Hendrix. One good guy. I like him there.
Thank you.
He's got a beautiful head of hair, by the way.
Yeah, does he?
right?
They're just curly hair.
Hendrix is actually Nancy's grandson, so he goes there. So it's not just strictly for women, he does men as well.
Well, our whole salon, we do, and we have, Caden, like I said, is a barber that does men only.
Yeah.
So if any of your husbands want a real nice haircut, you know what I mean? The girls do a good job too, but they'll recommend any of the fades to Caden.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Anyone else?
And you're very up to date.
Yes.
Yes.
Cindy.
Wait, what happened? Here you go.
Thank you. Is there a better shampoo to use if you have gray hair, or is it that nothing to do with it and it's based on fine or thick or wiry hair? Like, is there?
Well, there again, it's the products, and I'm not trying to slam what you buy in the drugstore, but a lot of those products will have silicones and stuff on that will weigh down the hair. You've always seen, talked about, and I don't know if they're even out there anymore. I really don't know much about the drugstore market, but a 2-in-1 shampoo as well. If you come into the salon, we're going to recommend, you'll look on our shelves, there's all kinds of different shampoos. So what we have to do is determine to look at your hair, your texture, your porosity, everything, and then determine which one would work out the best for you. Yes, there's a science to it, and that's where if you go to a drugstore, I always marvel with all the actual extra courses we take still as hairstylists. A young person could say to you, no, you can use this hair color. Right, that blows my mind that people are able to get that happening at a drugstore.
Right. So she's sort of saying too, like there's some products saying targeting gray hair. Mm-hmm. Right. So do you have something?
The biggest thing is, you could use a purple shampoo, right? The biggest thing with that is once a week, 5 minutes at a time, wash it off, done. That's it, okay? If you tend to use that every day, it will not be good for your hair.
Will it go purple?
Yes, yes, it will stain. Yes. So if you want a bright, nice white shine to it, there are glossing finishes you can get at your hair salon as well. All the different salons in Owen Sound probably will have something if you want to really make it shine. But if you're doing it at home, a purple shampoo is the best. All the different companies have one, all right? The biggest thing is not to use it too much.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Awesome.
I remember as a child, I never know if you guys know this, but years and years and years ago,
Years and years and years ago. Years ago. The elderly women, when they went gray, their hair turned blue.
Blue hair.
The blue hair.
Their hair didn't turn blue. It's the hairstyle.
Is that what happened?
Or they're doing it at home. They used to have a lot of this gray or purple mousse, all right? And if you can envision, she can hardly, maybe can't see as well, putting it on a brush and trying to put it through her hair. And then you get a big clump right here, one right here. And I would say, now, Norma, we can't have this. We can't
Norma.
have this, just relax this. We actually don't do any more roller sets in the salon, all right? When I first started in 1985, roller sets were very, very big.
Yeah.
With the advent of the curling iron and the blow dryer and teaching your client how to do their hair, you don't need that anymore. And actually, perms, I do one perm on one client once a year now.
Wow.
All right? Right? That's it. I have one client. Shannon will do more perms in the salon, but we don't do a lot of perms. No, we don't do a lot of perms. And it's just the evolution of all the great hairstyling that you can be taught that you don't have to do that. You don't have to use perms as much.
Right.
All right, the young men are getting perms though. We do see that. They have the mullet, right? They have the mullet and they want that nice bit of flow. So yes, they are getting the perms.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what I'm seeing, a little bit more.
Yeah, so you're seeing mullets.
Yeah, and since that time, if you think of 1985 till now, all the different styles that I've seen over the years. Frank Fady was my first, I worked for Frank first, and he was a great guy. I really like Frank. Norma is my cousin. She is married
She's got the blue hair.
No, she's a great lady. So, no.
I'm still on
So
the mullets.
I like to. I don't think we have much time left. So thank you very much. I can see our producer over there is waving fingers, saying stop this guy, shut him up. So I think I'm just
thank
about
you
out of time.
so much for coming, Jeff. I think everybody appreciated
When we asked you if you wouldn't mind coming on the show, and you didn't even hesitate. I'll be there.
No, he'd be here every week.
I think it's great what you all do here. I heard tonight that all the money raised is going to some different families.
Yes.
Right? So I think all of you should be clapping for yourselves. I think this is fantastic. When I see
thanks,
that.
Jeff.
That's really good.
All right, yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So this is actually the end of our first half of our show.
So get a drink, go pee, whatever you want to do.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Where will you win?
The opening tip. Here is Prince.
As we welcome a new era, where will you hear the story? Catch the highlights. Dive into tapes. Where will you be when? Right here. Raptors basketball. Nothing but Sportsnet.
Growing up, I was surrounded by violence. I had the drive to pursue education, but I didn't have the means. I couldn't afford to because the child welfare